Hello Leo, welcome to your September 2023 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Tapping into the energies around you, Leo, leaving it completely open to spirit, so whatever messages come through, general messages for my lovely Leos out there. For my cross watchers, just to let you know that the general readings are meant for the sign that I'm reading for. So keep that in mind. It may not resonate for the Leo that you're watching for. So let's take a look here, Leo. Leo for September 2023. Whew. You know, it's a very full-on kind of energy that I'm feeling at the moment. We've just had Lionsgate, of course, but I actually feel that it's more delayed, the delayed energy around that. But let's see what's coming up for my Leos. I want to thank each and every one of you for your likes, shares and subscribes. And if you haven't already, please do press that thumbs up button, guys. Thank you. Leo, let's get some cards down. I want to first check out what's going on for you in the month of September for Leo, please. Spirit, what's going on for Leo? Relax the hold of darkness and be it cause. Okay. So dark thoughts, you're being asked to turn away from anything that's causing you pain, depression, and turn your face towards the light. Now, what does that mean? Positive and negative, of course. The hold of darkness, whatever is holding you in darkness. Whatever's holding you in darkness. It could be memories. It could be pain from the past. Whatever it is, you're being asked to turn your face more towards the positive and think more towards the future and think positively about the future rather than focus on what has been lost or what has caused you pain in the past. Now, easier said than done, I get it, but let's have a look at your spirit animal, Leo. That may help you for the month of September. For Leo, please show me Leo's spirit animal. The frog, I love that. The frog in Asian culture, of course, is all about prosperity. But around this, what I'm getting is an abundance and good fortune, of course. You often see that. But what I'm seeing around you here, Leo, is an opportunity for abundance and good fortune. But will you choose it? Can you let go of the past and embrace change? Okay, let's have a look at the moon energy. And we've had so much activity. We've got full moons, we've got eclipses happening in the latter half of this year. Let's see. Leo, the outcome for Leo here in the month of September. The end of a tough cycle. Love that for you. So whatever you've been going through here is reaching its climax. Full moon in Capricorn energy. It may be happening in Capricorn season towards the end of the year. But closing out something which has been happening for you for a long time. I feel that this hold, that this darkness, this past has had on you, has held you there for a long period of time. We've got circumspection, but it's coming up in the reverse, which I actually like for you because this feels like letting go of over-analysis. It feels like letting go of fears that have kept you stuck. It feels a bit more like throwing caution to the wind here. And going against the grain, going against the normal thought. Like if you have a lot of people around you, Leo, who are very negative, who are very down in the dumps, misery loves company, I see you going against the traditional, or I shouldn't even say traditional, it feels just more like the common thought or the common thread that's around these people. Like, yeah, it feels like a whole lot of negativity that I feel. Could be a group of friends, maybe family members, maybe even work colleagues. But this is you choosing to go in a different direction and have a different mindset. Okay, we've got deception around you. Seven of Swords. I never like to see this card pop up. So be careful what you're given. Be careful what you're fed by others, I feel. You have to look beyond what things first appear. Because it's poison. Okay. Ooh. You know, I'm getting an image in my mind of like a king or queen, but I've got a king in my mind, sitting at a large banquet table with all of these wonderful foods in front of him. And yet he's fearful of touching any of the foods because he knows that there are people out there that would like to see him fall, that would like to see him die. Now, I'm not saying anyone wants to see you die here, Leo. It's not that. It's just this fear, like having an abundance of everything in front of you, but yet you can't enjoy it because of these fears. So it feels like you have abundance around you, you have opportunity around you, but you can't enjoy it because you fear something. You fear something. It has to do with whatever this hold has. The past has a hold on you. You may fear the past repeating. Whatever happened there, you may fear it happening again. You may even fear poverty. Some of you may fear going back to a time in your life where things were quite bleak. We've got Three of Pentacles, but it's coming up in reverse, so there's an energy around this of laziness, unfortunately, Leo. I'd never like to see that, but it does feel like a I'm sorry to say it feels like laziness. Now, okay. The end of a tough cycle, laziness. We've got deception. Okay, now guys, this won't be for everyone. I just have to put that out there, but for about 25% of my Leos, this will resonate. You may be covering up the cause, attempting to cover up the cause of this tough cycle that you've been in. Okay, well, let's continue and see where this is going. Okay, yes, the Hanged Man. That's that energy that I was picking up. It feels very much like inactivity, laziness. I'm sorry, Leo, that again, it won't resonate with everyone. But I feel like, Leo, there's an inability here, or an unwillingness, not an inability, an unwillingness to look too closely at the cause of this darkness, which may be, unfortunately, coming from this cause is coming from an unwillingness to change, or a stubbornness, an unwillingness to let go of the past, an unwillingness to see things in a different way. Leo, we've got prosperity around you, but it's going to take embracing change and letting go of the past to reap the rewards here. There's joy, there's abundance waiting in your future. But Leo, goodness, this energy of just hanging in this, just hanging around in this negative energy, it does feel very much like a sense of lack of purpose, lack of motivation, and not looking deeply at the cause of why you feel that way. It has something to do with the past. We've got the High Priestess here, and I feel for a lot of you that is this tarot reading. I'm getting that very clearly. You're being asked to you're probably going to reject this message, my spirit guide is saying. Maybe even click off it. But Spirit says you may come back to it later. Because I think deep down you really are uncomfortable in this energy that you're in here. You put on a tough front, you do. Say, I'm tough, I can handle this. I'm constantly getting knocked down, but you know what? You feel like that's kind of where you're. What people expect of you, they expect you to be in this tough cycle. They expect you to act tough, to be tough, to toughen up, to be very stoic. But at a subconscious level, I feel you really do want to change. I think you really do want your life to change, although you may never admit it. We've got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I feel that you're avoiding looking deeply at yourself. There's certainly an unwillingness to look in the mirror here, Leo. We've got the Chariot. This is motivation. This is direction. What you're meant to embrace here is a mindset of overcoming obstacles. We can only overcome, we all get obstacles in life, every single one of us. Some more than others, sure. But you can overcome, you're a Leo, you can overcome these obstacles, but you have to be motivated to do so. You can't, excuse me, you can't overcome obstacles if you're hanging out in this bleak energy from the past, this darkness, and refusing to look at the cause of this tough cycle that you're in. We've got Ten of Wands here, which in this deck is called Oppression. It's tough energy to hang out in. This is having it tough. This is doing it tough. Now you can handle it, Leo. Yes, you can. But that's not the point. Isn't it about time, Leo, that you experienced something joyful, something good, something lucky, having something positive come into your life? Abundance and good fortune. And you're hanging out here in this darkness, not even looking at the cause. You are unfortunately, Leo, I'm picking up that you are the cause of you staying in this tough cycle, and you could actually get out of it if you were motivated to do so. And we've got the Magus here, the Magician, but he's coming up in the reverse. This is this deception. Goodness gracious. Leo. Beware of deception, beware of illusion. Now, I don't feel that that's anyone else. I actually feel it's your own energy, deceiving yourself, an unwillingness to see the reality of a situation, the reality of this tough cycle. This tough cycle that you're in, and probably have been for a long time, Leo, is something that you can escape. You can free yourself from. But it's going to take cutting through this illusion that you've put up, this smoke screen of being this tough person that can handle anything. It's like you're going around with this mask of stoicism, pretending that nothing gets to you, nothing matters, nothing can hurt you. But it's an illusion. It's a front, because underneath it you're still very hurt from the past. You cover it up well and just in day-to-day life. Some of you don't sleep very well because it's at night where the thoughts come. It's night where things come into your mind. You start thinking about yourself. You start thinking about your position. Something you'd rather not do during the day. I get that you can turn your thoughts to other things. You've got other things to occupy your mind, distractions. Spirit's saying you're keeping yourself stuck. And you can actually get yourself out of this tough position by unblocking the path in front of you. Now, the path is blocked because you're holding yourself, you're not letting go of the past. You're using the past as an excuse not to progress. So Leo, let's take a look. I'm going to get a card from this deck. Message for Leo for the month of September. What does Leo need to hear? Message for Leo. The gates of triumph. Yeah, what if success was on the other side of that door and not something negative? What if opportunity knocks and you go and answer the door rather than sit there and say, oh, well, it's probably just a door-to-door salesman, I'll just let it go? What if you actually got up out of the armchair there and actually answered the call? Because feeling like a success, feeling successful, feeling like you've achieved something, like you've accomplished something, that sense of achievement opens the door to even more. Because this feeling here of not feeling good about your life, hanging on to the past, feeling like a failure, feeling like a loser, whatever it is that you've been feeling, is keeping you stuck. It's not bringing positive things to you. You're not attracting positive opportunities. But the minute that you change your thoughts, change your mindset to one of overcoming your past, which may have been quite dark, and turn your mind to instead thoughts of triumph, victory over the past, that's when your mindset turns to one of thinking a forward motion and getting up out of the chair there and actually physically taking steps towards success, towards triumph, will only make you feel even more and more motivated. The more you take steps, the more you do. I'm getting the more you do. Because this laziness, it feels like it's born out of, I'm not going to do this today because I'm sad about what happened, whenever, right? It's a lot of excuses for not putting in the work. You know, it's the I can'ts rather than the I'm going to try. I think, Leo, when it comes to what you need to surrender, let's take a look. What does Leo need to surrender? Okay, rest and sleep. I was picking that up. The first step here is to make sure you get enough peaceful sleep. Now, you're not going to want to hear this, but Spirit's giving me a very clear message for some of my Leos out there. Turn off the TV. Don't watch TV in bed. Okay? Very clear message there to make sure that your bedroom space is cool, dark, and free of electronic distractions. I just get it being as a place to sleep, and that's it. Not a place to hang out during the day. Because a place to hang out during the day is not in bed, not in the bedroom. Because it's counterproductive to actually receiving restful sleep. The type of sleep that you need is deeper sleep than what you've been getting. Leo. So focus your energy there. Getting a good night's sleep will give you more motivation when you wake up in the morning to achieve results. Rather than, I'm tired, or I didn't get much sleep last night, I'm tired. Again, these excuses. Now, what else needs to be surrendered by Leo? And surrender desire to control people. Ooh. Well, I actually feel that you're being over-controlling to yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it feels like when you want to achieve a goal, Leo, if you feel like you can't have complete control over the thing that you're going for, like say it's a job. If you feel like you're not working for yourself, you have to work for a person and they have to set your hours, and you lose control, you don't want to do it. Some of you may not want to go into a relationship because you feel like you can't fully control what happens with the other person. And you can't. That person at any time could choose to leave, but what if they don't? They could choose to cheat, but what if they don't? So you're being asked to take some time to rest, get some sleep, regroup, and then come back strong, motivated, and without any kind of deception, self-deception or deception of others. Be really real when it comes to, I think firstly looking at yourself. When you look in the mirror there, you have to really, really see. I'm getting a message from Spirit there that when you look in the mirror, rather than just give some kind of excuse for why today isn't the day, or why you're not going to take an opportunity, or why you're not going to do something, rather than look in the mirror there and give that excuse, you're being asked to hold your gaze. Really look in the mirror, really, really look. and turn that excuse around and pretend that somebody is giving that excuse to you. Now, what would you say to that person? And I think that may be illuminating, because I think what you would say to somebody else is something that you haven't been saying to yourself, but you really should be. And I hope that makes sense. Like, you may be saying to other people the exact advice that you need to give to yourself. Leo, in the future, triumph is out the door. Triumph is just outside that front door. If you can let go of your past and embrace change. And that includes moving on from people, places, and things that we regarded as intrinsically part of ourselves for a number of years. If you can get up every morning after having had a restful sleep, after having put in an honest day at work, a restful sleep, and get up every morning and believe that joy will come that day, that good fortune will come, that abundance is meant for you. Wouldn't you want that in your life? I feel that you do deep down. So why are you holding yourself in this tough cycle? On the other side of this letting go is success, is triumph. It's waiting for you, Leo. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Or you can go to my Etsy store. The link is in the box below, Gypsy Insights Tarot, and you can purchase directly there. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed or gotten something out of this reading. Share me on your social media, especially if you know a Leo that's dealing with this situation or you feel will get something out of this reading. And if you're a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. Thank you, Leo. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.